Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Lex, here, and I would absolutely love it if you love the content. If you want to support me, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. I see a lot of y'all are watching the vids. You're not necessarily hitting subscribe, and I understand that. That's okay. That's respect. Like, I respect it. But I do think, and I can tell when some of y'all are coming from certain locations where you're searching my name and yet you're not subscribing. So that would really, really help. I just hit that subscribe. It'll help my channel a lot. Yeah, I woke up not too long ago, but I want to come to you guys with two stories that have obviously been pretty big news over the past couple of days. The first story is going to be about Candace Owens. She has been fired from the Daily Wire for apparently being too not conservative enough, basically. Basically, that's what's going on with Candace Owens. So that's our first story. And then, of course, Diddy's house getting raided yesterday and the fall of Diddy. So, girl, I'm just going to come to you guys with straight facts, okay? So, our first story we have here is off Variety. It says, Candace Owens is out at Daily Wire, CEO says.
Guys, I'm going to be honest with you because everybody's noticing it. Every single political commentator in America, every single one of them knows this, that if you do not step out and say things that are radically pro-Israel, or if you are too quiet on certain narratives and they want you to be radically pro-Israel, you can lose everything. That's truth. That is a fact. I'm not feeling like I need to hide from that anymore or be afraid to say it, rather, is a better way to say it, because I've endured this for years. I'm just at the end of my rope. I have given so much rope here and I am just done with it.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and read you all this. So, controversial right-wing commentator Candace Owens and the Daily Wire have parted ways. Daily Wire and Candace Owens have ended their relationship. Daily Wire CEO Jeremy Boring wrote in a post on Twitter Friday. He did not elaborate on the circumstances behind the move. Owens joined the Daily Wire in 2021 and hosted a weekday commentary show for the website. Shortly after Boring's announcement, Owens confirmed she is no longer with the Daily Wire and responded to Boring's statement. So Candace, she replied. She said, "The rumors are true." Owens wrote to her 4.8 million fans on X. She added, "There will be many announcements in the weeks to come," posting emoji of the US flag and a cross. She said fans who would like to support her work can visit her website, CandaceOwens.com, or make donations to her. So, anyway, so Owens' departure comes after months of tensions between her and the Daily Wire co-founder Ben Shapiro over her promotion of various anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, according to Mediaite. So if we remember, a lot of the girlies have been out here like, yo, is Candace Owens like low-key pro-Palestine? Because she's been saying some different things online where people have been like, wait a minute, Candace Owens isn't as bad as we think, which is crazy to me, okay? I don't know how people cannot say that some of these like conservative platforms are literally not straight up hate groups. Because I have my theories on Candace Owens. If you know about Candace Owens, she started off as progressive. Like, Candace Owens literally came into the scene being progressive and then switched over to being conservative when they gave her a job. Now, I'm not saying that's right, wrong. I'm not even saying that makes her a good person, but I do think that's an interesting piece of Candace Owens' lore. And so for me, I also find it interesting that as soon as she's posting certain things that are not, for the record, saying pro-Palestine, free like anything like that, these people are like fired. But people don't think these are hate groups. I just want to be clear. Let's keep going. So since the October 7th Hamas terrorist attacks on Israeli civilians, Owens has been increasingly critical of Israel's military response in Gaza. No government anywhere has a right to commit genocide ever. There is no justification for a genocide. I can't believe this even needs to be said or is even considered the least bit controversial to state, Owens posted on X in November, comments that appeared to be directed at Israel. Shapiro, who is a firm supporter of Israel, was seen in a TikTok clip speaking at a private event calling Owens' behavior absolutely disgraceful. Like I said, all she said is that there's no right for genocide. And Ben Shapiro was literally out here saying, that's disgraceful. That's horrible. It's like, but you guys can't say that this is a hate group. Because all she simply said, she didn't even say pro-Palestine, like nothing. All she said is, government shouldn't have the right to genocide. And that was too much for them. Ciao. Ooh, baby. So apparently Owens has used her perch at Daily Wire to deliver commentary perceived as anti-Semitic. She recently said on a Daily Wire show that a Jewish gang in Hollywood is committing horrific things and suggested that Jews are going to be blamed if TikTok is bad. Okay. Yeah. So, in a post Thursday, the Anti-Defamation League said white supremacist and Holocaust denier Nick Fuentes, oh god, these names, it's hardly surprising, it's praising Candace Owens' vitriolic anti-Semitism. It's hardly surprising, but it does set off alarm bells when bigoted people come together to push an anti-Semitic agenda. It adds fuel to the fire of hate. So anyways, in response to the ADL, Owens commented, I am grateful they have turned their smear merchant guns on me. The world already knows my heart. Their attacks will have the opposite desired effects. Awaken world. Thank you, ADL. So, I guess Candace also went on The Breakfast Club and she told Charlemagne, look, he doesn't have the right to fire me, Ben Shapiro, which apparently it seems like he did. So Candace is out, girl. Candace is out. She's not hateful enough for them. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I just don't get how people cannot say that this is a hate organization. Look, I'm not trying to be so whatever right now, but it's like, it's a hate organization. I'm still not supporting Candace Owens for the record. Girl, child. I mean, good for her for even being able to realize what is going on in Palestine is absolutely awful. Free Palestine, okay? But Candace, girl, this ain't it. It all ain't it. I mean, maybe good riddance for her. You know, you wouldn't want to work for the Daily Wire anyway. Let's keep going. Our next story is about Diddy. So
a very significant development here, seeing this law enforcement action taking place. I'll point out, just to be clear at the outset, we don't know that Sean Diddy Combs himself is the subject or target of a federal investigation. So it's just worth pointing that out at this hour. But what we do know is that two properties associated with him, we saw the feds descend on those properties. We saw on aerial footage, federal agents both here in the Los Angeles area as well as in Miami at those residences. Now, the Department of Homeland Security, their what's called HSI, Homeland Security Investigations, gave CNN a statement. I'll read you part of that when asked about what this activity is. They say that earlier today, HSI New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. That is it, confirming that they are conducting what they're deeming law enforcement action, which could indicate search warrants being conducted there, could indicate arrests being conducted. We just don't know at this hour specifically what that law enforcement action is.
Yesterday, Diddy's house was raided, and I did not think we were going to see the year of Diddy going down. But you know what? Shout out to Cassie for really spearheading this anti-bring Diddy down campaign. Because I do think without a big name like Cassie, he would have been able to get away with this for so long. I think it always takes that big name, that person that has some impact in the industry, to get things down. So let's talk a little bit about Diddy and what's going on with him. So this is an AP report. So Feds search Sean Diddy Combs' properties as part of X trafficking probe, AP sources say. So this is in New York. Two properties belonging to Diddy in Los Angeles and Miami were searched Monday by federal Homeland Security investigation, its agents, and other law enforcement as part of an ongoing X trafficking ring investigation, by federal authorities in New York. It's not clear whether Combs is a target of the investigation. The details were not authorized to publicly disclose details of the investigation and spoke to the AP on condition of anonymity. In a statement, Homeland Security investigation said it executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. A spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan declined to comment. Messages to Combs' lawyers and other representatives seeking comment were not immediately returned. So, look, bring the man down. Bring the man down. I am tired of these men in the music industry and Hollywood getting away with so much. Apparently, some of y'all have been on it tracking Diddy's plane. Apparently, his plane literally just landed off of, I think, the island of Barbuda or some Caribbean island.
Y'all, TMZ has tracked Diddy's private jet down. They said that it was a lot of activity between Sunday and Monday. Today being Monday, Sunday being yesterday. So within that small little window of time, they said his plane flew from Sacramento to West Palm Beach, from West Palm Beach to an airport in the LA area. Then 9 a.m. this morning, Monday, March 25th, 9 a.m. Pacific time, they have his airplane, his private jet, tracked going from that airport in the LA area to Antigua. So they're suspecting that he is somewhere in the Caribbean, but they're saying that they can't prove that he's on the jet because there's no flight logs or anything like that. But come on now. All of that back and forth, what was he doing? Going back and forth, doing all of that. And then you just so happen to fly to the Caribbean on today of all days, just this morning, right before you get raided. You can't tell me ain't nobody tip him off. So as the saga continues, the question remains, where in the world is Diddy? Reveal thyself. It's only a matter of time, Mr. Combs.
Is literally fleeing the country. People tracked his plane from where it is at all the way to Barbuda yesterday, as well as apparently he left his homes in his children's names. So this man is literally fleeing the country and leaving things for his kids to take the fall, which is insane. That's insanity. But I'm here for it. I am here for it. Bring down the house. Bring him down. Like, what is going on where these men are able to get away with these things like this? So I'm staying tuned. I hope our next report is Diddy arrested. Diddy in prison for life. But that's all I got, y'all. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching the videos, supporting me. Again, if you guys like the content, if you want to see more pop culture content, if you want to see more TV show recaps, please like, share, comment, and subscribe because that enables me to keep going. It enables me to continue growing my page. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.